Hi everybody, welcome to the just Japan only thing that I found. It appears to be a brawler with some cute graphics, and I don't know if it's any good, or if we'll want to play it for more than a couple of seconds, but here it is. Folks, this came after just a little bit of a scare. We recorded Super Mario Bros. 3 for an hour, and it looked like somehow the file hadn't recorded, but I closed it open in the program, and there it was. So, good news, John hasn't killed me. John Berry did not murder Kyle Carrozza this day. Hey, there's a Tide Pod. There's a lady. There's another lady. Here's a third lady. Lady Force. There you go. I'm going to play this.
Zeque.
Gaiden.
Okay. Oh.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Welcome to the Japanese language, where you either know it or you don't, and there's no in between.
I don't need these words. I just want to hit things. I'm going to push this guy. Oh, he's going to push me. This is bad.
You picked it. What?
I don't mean the game is bad. I mean, the situation is bad. This is gorgeous.
So, you just punched so hard that
I threw myself directly into the air.
Your own soul just launches into space. Fighting spirit. Whoa. Oh. You can do the Mega Man slide.
How? I'm not entirely sure.
So this is a one-player brawler, huh?
I believe so. I mean, I can't read Japanese, John. Because, as you established, you can either read it or you can't, and there is no in-between. And I don't know. I can't read Japanese.
I like how there's one animation here where you're supposed to be fighting, but it looks like you're just saying, "Stop!"
This friggin' guy.
Jeez. This seems like that kind of move should take off some of your own life.
Yeah, I wondered if it was, but thankfully it isn't. What did I just do?
She kind of has a limp on her, doesn't she?
Yeah. Sorry, it just sounds like something you'd hear at the state fair. That's all. Got a limp on her, doesn't she? I love her just the same. She got heart of gold. Want milk?
You can have her if you guess how much she weighs.
Oh.
He's got a rice bowl on his head.
A song in his heart.
And the fighting stance on these guys kind of seems a little bit more like, I'm ready.
Hey, friend. I'm kicking a bunch of guys in the face, friend. Go.
Wait, collect the white chocolate Kit Kats.
I got it. I got the baking chocolate.
Stop.
I'm not going to go yet. I'm going to hit the guys. Going to throw myself at them, which,
it does take off some of your life to do that.
Cool.
Well, I mean, you're throwing your own friggin' soul into space, so I think you're getting off kind of easy if you think about it.
Don't talk about how I'm getting off.
Well, the only other thing that you do on the internet, complain about Captain Marvel starring a woman and getting off to her. I'm gonna edit that out.
Are you?
Oh, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna edit that out because that'll be the punchline. Well, that's the end of our... You get 5 chances to continue. Go to use a continue on the first.
That's because we're not doing another episode of this, John. It's great to look at, but it's tedious.
The beat 'em up curse.
Yeah, like Some are better at skirting that than others, but have you ever played the Tick for Super NES?
No.
Yeah, the first level is named after one of the comics, Night of 1,000 Ninjas. Be damned if there aren't 1,000 ninjas in that thing, John. Didn't want anyone writing letters.
Soul you can...
Here's the thing about that soul throw. All it is like throwing a Hadoken.
Yeah, soul you can.
Yeah. But I mean, like, that's the button control for it. A little too easy to do. If it's gonna take your life force. Why do I have to wait for this guy to be dead? I can just walk this way, away from him.
It must be a pretty windy day. Those clouds are really booking it.
How do I do that slidey move? That one that I totally did earlier. You saw it. You were there.
Was I?
Fuzzy, was I? Was I Bear? I'm gonna edit that out. I don't edit the show.
No, that way, stupid.
Do what I want. What are you gonna do about a game? You're just a game.
I'm going to send ninja guys after you.
You're gonna reach into your ninja guy den and find some guys who are ninjas. I don't think they're ninjas.
No, there has to be a gay barcade out there called the Ninja Gay Den, right?
Yeah, except for it's pronounced guy den.
But it's spelled G-U-Y.
Just a bunch of Ninja Bryans. Hit this one. And then, no. Then he hit me. Well, we had a good time here today, folks.
So, are you able to, like, since you're only on the first level anyway, can you pick a different character?
Can I? Let's find out.
Oh, is it?
Okay,
yeah.
There we go.
You want
I'll be Punchy Claws.
She's coming to town.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I have the same story as my sisters. Right?
Jump, 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 jump. These promotions don't quite make sense. Her head is huge. At least punching seems to work now.
Punchy Claw seems like one of those moves that would have been in Get 'em Tommy if that got to full series.
Oh man, I wish, yeah.
Oh, for anyone who didn't see, parallel to the production of the original Mighty Magiswords,
Like our 3-minute shorts.
yeah, we had it was Victor Courtwright, now of Thundercats Roar fame, had a show at Cartoon Network that was, I don't know if you'd say in development since they were publishing this stuff.
Right, I mean, in development that we were releasing to the public.
Yeah. Public development, which is a thing that's on networks now. Like, they release all these shorts.
I mean, I like that. I like.
Yeah.
They spent so much time just like making pilots that nobody ever saw except for internally, and like what, it's entertainment. Like whether or not you want to go full series with it, it is a piece of finished entertainment that you have made. Show folks. Show the folks.
Yeah, I'm glad to see all these, because they started doing that in the 90s with What a Cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm glad that that's more of a thing where, like, instead of just having private pilots, how about you let the people decide?
Yeah. Or at least show them.
Yeah.
Plus, that way, like, sometimes they could just, like, make a stink on the internet until they're like, all right, we'll make this one.
Or, yeah, you're Nickelodeon making a pass on Adventure Time, like, for 5 years or something, and then it ends up being the biggest defining success for your rival network. I shouldn't say that. I probably want to try to pitch to them.
I mean, I don't think any of the executives involved with that are there anymore.
And rightly so. But, I mean...
Like, I pitched to them recently. I think it's completely new management. I don't think anybody who was there when I was there is still there. Like, the one person who was, like, until recently is now... Megan Casey is now over at Netflix, which I mainly know because I ran into her when I was pitching there.
That's cool.
She was already sick while we were on while I was on Fanboy and Chum Chum. She recognized me, like she remembered what show I was on because of which child she had just had.
Yeah, that's one way to keep time. The problem is once they grow up, it's like, how do you keep track of time anymore?
Got a point there, John.
Like, I can't get a watch. I'm just counting on my fertility to keep track of things for me. So, 12 Forever was a pilot made through Cartoon Network, and I heard that Netflix ended up picking it up.
Yep. Yeah, Julia's producing that at... Is she making it at Puny? Might be making that at Puny.
So it's an outside studio releasing it for Netflix?
I believe so.
Okay. I know DreamWorks has been pretty big on making a whole bunch of series for streaming.
Yeah.
So it seems like they're constantly... I don't know if that counts as competing against yourself since there's no time slot for streaming, but they have stuff on all of the services.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wouldn't really matter to them which service they're on. Like, it's kind of like how when we were kids, Hanna-Barbera had shows on all of the networks.
And it was practically the only TV studio until Ruby Spears, and it was like, oh good, this is competition, thank you.
Yeah, competition who's doing literally the exact same thing with the exact same style.
Like, they were indistinguishable.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say this, but Filmation was the real pioneer in all of this.
I mean, one thing I'll give Filmation, I think they kept animation in-house a lot longer than everybody else. Whether or not it was good animation, yeah, but they were doing it.
Yeah, it was constantly recycled rotoscoped animation, but, they were employing people. And that's more than you can say about a lot of television during, like, the 80s.
Sometimes a rogue Quackula would happen. Like a semi-competent show.
Am I going to need to name this episode Rogue Quackula, or are you going to explain what that is?
Have you not seen Quackula?
I have not seen that.
It was a show about a vampire duck that happened many years before Duckula. And I would continue talking about it, but there's absolutely no reason to continue playing this game.
Unless you want to see what third...
Yeah, alright.
Like.
Except for I hit continue. Well, but I don't want to start at the beginning again.
This isn't the beginning?
No, this is the...
I was not paying attention. I was checked out.
Well, there's thunder and lightning happening now, and there wasn't before, if that tells you anything.
No.
It might be a little repetitious.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because, like, these characters are really cool looking. Like
these two characters that you've been fighting the whole time.
Yeah.
You got Zuko and Chubby Zuko. Oh, you haven't seen the last
Nova and Chevy Nova.
Have you seen DreamWorks came out with a new version of Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Yes, I watched the first episode.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it is gorgeous. And
Yep.
I can't like. I didn't enjoy it enough to want to watch more, even though it was cool looking. But I can't remember exactly what my criticism was because that was a while ago when they came out.
Yeah. I don't know. It felt a little too bro-y, I guess. Like they were hyperactive, punching each other. Kind of.
Yeah.
That kind of brother instead of like friends who care about each other, which I know it's a kid's show, so it's not made for anyone who actually would be nostalgic for it.
Yeah, I'll tell you that I liked the DreamWorks' new Sherman and Peabody series better.
Yeah, I didn't really check that one out.
It's a good time.
Okay. It looked like they went in a different direction than Time Squad did.
Well, it's basically a hosted show, but then they're doing like more classic kind of Sherman and Peabody cartoons like within the show.
Did you almost say PB&J or something?
I don't know what I said. I'm trying to play a game and talk at the same time, John. Sir.
That's every episode.
Yeah, in every episode I almost say something wrong because I'm trying to play and talk at the same time. You almost think I wasn't qualified. This is the last episode of trying to play.
Man, this reception is awful. You gotta jiggle the wires.
How is it that they don't realize that this is not working? This effect isn't working super well. Like, wouldn't a lot of people have to say, this is working fine, let's do this, in order for it to still look like this in the final game?
I don't know, there was a much faster turnaround back then.
You're right, only one person saw this.
Well, this was Japan only, right?
Yeah.
Was this based on anything?
Probably. Like, I don't think in anime, but maybe it was based on a manga or something.
Look at those purple skies.
Yeah, maybe it's got a purple rain. Oh, look, somebody else showed up, and I don't care.
That's a separate guy now, finally, huh?
Yeah,
He's gone now.
if we see another one, he's got some groinal distinctions.
I mean...
There we go.
Oh, yeah. He's got, like, sheet metal instead of playing card for a loincloth.
I mean, that seems to be all he's wearing.
He's not even wearing his nose. Does anyone in this world even have one? That was...
Check out this dragon, bro.
That was
nice
adventure meat. That you collected.
Good old bone-in meat. Hi.
Mr. Clean is going to clean your clock. Welcome you to your room.
Ow.
There isn't... Yeah.
No, that's good. That's it. End of the episode. No.